Hollywood rapper Ice Cube suggests Black Americans should ditch Democratic Party if nothing changes.
Well, thanks for giving us the advice we already know we should be doing.
Or if you already know it, they still ain't doing it though.
Didn't he tell them that last time? Did they care to listen?
And they still didn't do it.
Okay.
They still didn't do it.
We got some people in the comment section that's going to vote for Joe Biden.
I don't think so. They might pull a blade out on you for saying it out loud too.
Shit, if it's between Orange, President Orange, and Dementia Joe, they're going to choose Dementia Joe.
Renowned rapper and Hollywood actor Ice Cube has made headlines once again, this time for his bold statement urging Black Americans to reconsider their allegiance to the Democratic Party. Ice Cube's real name is O'Shea Jackson, recently appeared on the First 10 podcast with host Kylie Forgeard, or Geared, I'm sorry, I'm not say that, and Steiny Steinberg. Ice Cube's advocacy for change within the Black community has not gone unnoticed. He has worked to bridge the gap between politicians and grassroots movements, among other several projects that policy proposal documents contract with Black America. Back in 2020, Ice Cube was criticized for working with then President Trump on his plan for Black Americans. He didn't work with Trump.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. He already had his plan. He said, but I wanted to sit down with both parties. And Biden them told him, we'll talk to you after the election.
And didn't.
Ice Cube tweeted in defense of his partnership with Trump. Every side is the dark side of for us here in America. They're all the same until someone changes for us. They're all lie. They all cheat. But we can't afford not to negotiate with whoever is in power, or our condition in this country never change. Our justice is bipartisan.
Brilliantly flawed. Who is Ice Cube's rabbi voting for?
Well, yeah. All of them got rabbis.
It depends.
You know.
Trump was a little bit more generous to the Jews, wouldn't you say?
Very.
He gave them more.
They were calling him a figure in the scriptures. They were giving Trump a lot of the Jewish people were giving Trump a lot of clout. And in Israel, until the end, they kind of done with him now. After what he said, when he said he told the Jewish people, if you're Jewish and you vote Democrat, you're a traitor to Jews or something like that. He kind of burned the bridge with a lot of them was saying something like that. But yeah, let me show this video of Q where he expressed his opinion.
Like propaganda and stuff like that. What was that like getting flack for that?
I mean, I never supported Trump or Biden. I never asked to speak to the Republicans or the Democrats. I created a document called The Contract with Black America that spelled out a lot of issues after George Floyd was killed. And I released the document, and everybody wanted to talk to me. The Republicans asked to talk to me, and the Democrats. I went to talk to both of them about the contract. The Republicans asked, could they implement some things from the contract into their proposal? And I said the document was open for anybody to use in any way they desired. So if they just want to use it as educational purposes, they could. They wanted to add more, paragraphs or more ideas to it, they could. They wanted to use it to get a law change, they could. So I didn't mind them using it. I met with the Democrats. The Democrats said, we like 90% of what's in there, and we'll talk to you after the election about it.
There's like a stigma amongst like the African American community to like Republicans and stuff like that.
I don't know what's going on in the African American community when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Like, Black people have supported Democrats, overwhelmingly for 50, 60 years. And nothing has changed. So something's got to change.
Let's think about Ice Cube's words there.
I thank the brother for trying to encourage his people to vote better and do better. But for most Black people, it's going in one ear and out the other ear. They're still gonna vote Democratic Party.
Yeah, I think at this point it's kind
It's beating the damn dead horse.
of.
What at GFI where he kicking the damn horse?
You said what?
Where he kicked the damn horse?
Oh, I think I know what you talk about. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna change much either.
Eastwood said, I mean, Q for president. What else do we have to lose?
Would you vote for Ice Cube?
Brinley Flawed, for the record, I like Cube.
Would you vote for Ice Cube?
Eastwood, but he needs to be talking to the new black media.
Would you vote for Ice Cube?
I don't. No, I wouldn't vote for Ice Cube.
Why not? Don't you agree with his politics?
Jay Henderson, I wrote in O'Shea Jackson last election. Yep, beating a dead horse.
So you vote?
No, I would not vote for
You
Ice
agree
Cube.
with his policies, though, don't you?
I
Or his politics, should I say? Come on, man.
have to read the whole entire thing.
Also, for what you know.
Yes, for what I know, I wouldn't vote for him.
Why?
Because he's in the industry. I would not vote for him.
But we're talking about politics.
Damn, dude, I wouldn't vote for him. Would you vote for him?
Maybe.
Okay, then he got a maybe. He got to vote for you, maybe.
All right, let me play this. So this person right here, they said the disappointment of this man, she's talking about Ice Cube. She said the disappointment of this man is borderline traumatizing. You could have not told me in the 90s that this is who he'd be in 30 years later. Because he's talking about leaving the Democratic Party. Now, this is what Ice Cube said 30 years ago. Shout out to Caesar, this guy who put up this clip.
And I can't stop, won't stop. So fuck Bill and Hillary. Ice Cube, it ain't no killing me. Ice Cube, Scarface, dropping it on these sellout ass niggas. Doing
So it seems like his politics is still the same.
Agreed. Black people in NC stupid as fuck when it comes to politics and legislation. I can't.
What's so bad about black people in North Carolina? All right, let me show.
I'm gonna let that pass. All of them in the industry, Travis. Ronald Reagan started out as an actor. There's that.
Yeah. Trump did too. So now this right fact. Now this is right here because during the recent Ice Cube discussion.
Shout out to Kiefer.
What up? What up?
He said, "I live here now. I'm just saying." Well, you definitely dumbed down North Carolina now that you moved there, coming from Baltimore.
So the recent Ice Cube discussion, when people ask what has the Democrats done for Black Americans, one of the things they give the Democrats credit for is the Civil Rights Act, because obviously it's a Democratic president. I'm sorry, because the Democrats have taken that as their leading flag towards why Black Americans should trust them. But you can see right here, somebody said, fact check, 1964 Civil Rights Act was bipartisan, and more Democrats voted against it than Republicans.
Well, that's not a surprise.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Democrats have found a way to make themselves out to be the safer choice, not the better choice, or the better choice, but not the right choice. They simply tell you the Republicans are so scary. You want to vote for us because we won't do as much harm to you.
When you go back and you look at things from past history, you've seen that they've done a lot of harm.
Exactly.
And not a lot of helping.
All right.